Well, hello, my Capricorn friends. I hope you're doing well. Today I have a very special, extended, deep dive, in-depth love reading. I'm only going to be talking about love. I'm not going to talk about money. I'm not going to talk about health, unless, of course, it's something to do with love. But this is just strictly love. I'm going to use tarot. I'm going to use oracle. I'm going to use Lenormand. And I'm going to pull some charms, and hopefully we'll get some initials for you. This is for anywhere you are on your love journey right now. And you're in a relationship, in separation, looking for a relationship, thinking about separation. Wherever you are, this is for you. Capricorn. And of course, this is for sun, moon, rising. Cross watchers are welcome, but I'm going to ask you, please don't give this a thumbs down if you don't like what your Capricorn is going to do. Remember, this is just a general reading for the collective and might not apply to everyone equally. Actually, it can't apply with everyone equally because there's so much else going on in your chart. But, you know, for every Capricorn, there will be something in here. There'll be some nugget to do with their love life. Some way, somehow. Some other Capricorns will get a lot more out of this, and other Capricorns will have to check their other signs because sometimes they're just a little bit stronger, depending where they are in their chart. Tropical, sidereal, use your intuition. So without further ado, Capricorn, body, mind, soul, deep dive love. What does Capricorn need to know right now about love? Body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul for Capricorn. What do they need to know right now? Body, mind, and soul, Capricorn. Body, mind, and soul, Capricorn. Cards are ready. Oh man, are they ever chatty? And they broke into 3 piles. So I'm going to use that as our piles. Oh, 8 of Wands. Reverse. Really stalled, Capricorn. You're really stalled. In your mind, justice. Justice will prevail, or justice has been done. We have to continue to read. In your soul, which is your heart, oh, Knight of Swords. Oh, your heart's not very happy right now, Capricorn. The Hermit, yeah, nothing's moving. You're feeling all alone. It might be self-imposed being all alone. Being all alone is different than loneliness. So let's keep reading. The Emperor, Justice and Emperor on your mind. Your mind is very strong right now, Capricorn. It might be trying to rule everything right now rather than letting your heart speak. 7 of Swords. Someone has stolen your heart. Let's continue to read. 8 of Cups. Yeah. You know what? We got 8 of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups upright, and walking away and being by yourself. Let's go back to mind. Ace of Swords. Wow, we got a couple of strong swords reversed. And that's cutting remarks. 3 of Wands in your heart. You're still, someone has stolen your heart. You're kind of waiting for them to bring it back. That's how we're starting. The energy's off. We're starting off for our Capricorns. Let's get into it. Okay, so body, mind, and soul, or heart. So I look to make sure that your body, mind, and soul are balanced. Because when they're balanced, that's when you can give the best love. When they're unbalanced, that's when shit happens. You know, either your partner can feel that they're unbalanced and they leave, or you're unbalanced and you can't stand it anymore, so you leave. And if you're looking for love, the best way to find love is be balanced yourself, because that's what also you're looking for in somebody. You want them to be body, mind, and soul balanced. You don't want to meet somebody who's cray-cray and get in and step into that shit. You don't want to have somebody whose heart is unavailable. They're unavailable for love because they're just going through a massive grief or something. You don't want somebody who's let their physical go in such a way they're very unhealthy and you're constantly running to hospitals all the time. So think about what you want in a partner and you be that partner, and that's balanced body, mind, and soul. So let's get into it here. Under your body, the physical. The physical is also anything in your physical, meaning your home, your work, or your vehicle, anything that's an extension of your physical. So we have an 8 of Wands right off the get-go, and that's telling me nothing's moving in your physical at all. You just haven't been active. You just haven't been active. Maybe, you know, it feels like same old, same house, same job, same car. You know, your body, you know, just, I don't feel like it's really, anything's changed in a very, very long time. And the Hermit, you know, and this is also, you might be you might be kind of liking that nothing has really changed. And, you know, maybe that's part of your persona that, you know, well, you are a Capricorn, an earth sign, you're really hard to move. And so you don't mind. I mean, in the Hermit's the Virgo, which is your sister earth sign, like you don't mind not moving. You actually think it's kind of smart not to move, that, you know, why move? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work. I like where I live. I like where I work. Why would I move? Why would I move? Now, if it's causing some problems with your love life, like you don't want to move, but your love lives in another city and they don't want to, now we got trouble, right? Or maybe your partner wants to move to a better home or a nicer home or a better district. And you're like, no, I don't want to move. I like where I am. And it's causing a bit of trouble. And I can see that you're more than willing, like you're almost at the point. Like you don't want to move, but you also are kind of done and want to walk away. But I think that's like, that's not literally walking away. I think it's like just giving up on the situation and going, yeah, okay, this isn't going to change. Because the Hermit is a major arcana and the 8 of Cups is a minor, and the major overrules the minor. So the major is saying we aren't going anywhere. So when I see you walking away, I think that's walking away in your mind, in your heart. You know, maybe even this is them walking away, like get out, I'm not going anywhere. So let's see where your mind is on this. Ace of Swords, you know what? You were just really, your brain is like, I'm good here. I'm good here. Why do we want to upset the apple cart? Like, I'm good here. And I feel like a leader here. I'm the king of the castle here. I am, you know, this is my throne. This is my throne, you know, and I think you're being, when we have the Ace of Swords here, these are mean words because we're on your mind. We're on your mind. And this is your mind. And I think you have like mean and cutting words and thoughts about it. And, you know, and I'm getting, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. This is my home. I'm the king of the castle here. I rule the roost. I'm the alpha. If you don't like it, fuck off. That's what I'm getting with this. That's, you know, and I think they did. Sorry for laughing, but I think they did. Knight of Swords in reverse, in your heart. I think they really broke your heart. I think they stole your heart, they left, and now you're wondering how to get them back. What a love story. and you're waiting. The 3 of Wands is, okay, you've blown your horn, you said what you've had to say. They packed up and went away. They took your heart. They packed up and went, fine, I'm leaving. And you're like, hold it. I didn't really mean that. Please come back. Please come back. Sorry for laughing, but it's like, I know somebody who is in this situation right now. Let's go a little bit deeper. You know, sometimes people can push people and think they'll comply. And when they don't and they leave, they're shocked. And I think I'm getting a little bit of that kind of feeling here. You thought you were right. You thought, you know, you were coming from a place of fairness, but you were actually just overriding them. If you look at this, the justice are over top. That doesn't look like a very happy person. So in fact, you were just kind of ruling the roost and wanting things your way or no way. I'm getting choked up. Your way or no way. And your way or the highway. And they took the highway, and you're like, hold it, that's not what I really meant. And please come back, and let's see if they will. Now again, like I said, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but it might resonate with some, and there might be bits and pieces of it that you can apply to your own life. You know, it might not be your home. Maybe it was something else that you were unbendable with, that you were stubborn, and you were adamant. You were adamant, and you told them, and in not so nice terms. And they said, I can't take this anymore. And, you know, you know, like I said, it might not have been with your home. Could have been with, you know, anything really that you were adamant about, and that they said, yeah, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I definitely see that they were the ones who left. So let's get some deeper, please. Body, mind, and soul. Capricorn, deeper. The devil, strings attached. And actually, you know, Capricorn, this is your card. The devil is the goat, and that's why it's your card. And it's strings attached. And yeah, you had strings attached to everything. You gave an ultimatum, and it didn't quite work out in your way. Here we go in the brain, the Six of Earth. Giving and receiving. And again, this is an earth card. This is you giving and receiving. That's what you should have done as a leader. Should have been a little bit more fair as a leader, and not bring down the hammer and say it's my way or the highway. There was something in your brain, in your mind, that said we should probably be a little bit more fair with this, and other parts of your brain said, no, we aren't. It's my way. Why should I be, you know, why should I do that? Oh, and look under the heart, the Lovers, divine union on the call back, calling them back, saying, please come back. Please come back. Let's see what happens here. The Chariot, strength of will, on the Eight of Cups, walking away. Fine, go then. Go. I don't care. You know, and they did. They did. You gave them an ultimatum, Capricorn, and they took it. And, yeah, I don't think you're that happy with it. Oh, look at that. Champ on your mind, on the brain part. So the brain and the mind have to connect here. Is your brain ruling it, or is your heart ruling it? And then look at what's on your mind, on the brain. Champion of Cups, following your heart. Your brain should have followed your heart. And your heart was probably saying, please don't do that. Please don't do that. And your mind said, no, I'm the leader. Look at these Ace of Swords. The, no, being stubborn, mean words, mean thoughts. And your heart's going, please. And now your brain is saying, I should have followed my heart. I should have listened more to my heart. I thought I was so right. I thought I was justified. But you should have listened to your heart. Now your brain is going, I wish I would have followed my heart. I wish I would have shared a little bit more. Giving and receiving. I wish it would have been more balanced than just a ultimatum. We could have maybe discussed this. Look at under the heart. Now your heart is feeling vulnerable and lacking confidence because they stole your heart. Honestly, this is strength in reverse. So we've got the Lovers, but you're feeling so vulnerable. You don't know what to do. Like, you're like, wow, did I fuck this up? Did I ever fuck this up? Oh, instability. Six of Swords reversed. Instability. Trouble ahead. This is in the physical. You might You might have to move. You might have to give up something, Capricorn, to get this relationship back on track, if that's what you want. I believe that's what your heart wants. I believe your brain might be, it was leading this relationship, and now I believe it's going to allow your heart to lead this relationship. But I think there should be a really good balance here. Oh, Messenger of Cup, romantic gestures. Your brain is thinking, your brain is in overdrive how to get this person back. Your brain is absolutely in, oh, look at the Six of Earth. So the Six of Coins, giving and receiving, which is, could be a Capricorn, because you are a Capricorn earth sign. Then we have Cups here, which are the love sign. Follow your heart, romantic gestures. Your brain is in overdrive. How am I going to get this person back? What are some romantic gestures I can do? How can I be more loving towards this person? Because I really fucked up. I broke my heart. Three of Coins. So again, another earth sign, doing it together, working out. Your heart is going, let's work on this together. Let's really work on this together, brain. I'm with you, brain. I'm all in, brain. Here I am. I'm all in. I want, your heart is saying, I want this relationship to last till we're old and gray. Because you got the Lovers right here, divine union. And I want this, let's work on this. I know your heart is breaking. I can feel it. Your heart is breaking. You miss this person, and now your brain is going, oh my God, what did we do? And your heart, look at this, on your brain is a heart card, and on your heart is a brain card. Your heart and brain are going, okay, this is it. We have to work together. If we want this to be repaired, we have to work together. We have to. And your brain is on board, and your heart is on board. Your physical, not so much. You are really attached to, whether it's your home, your business, your vehicle, your body. You're very, very physically attached. And that's earth signs do that. No judgment whatsoever. Not at all. The trouble ahead, instability. Like, why do you feel so unstable if you have to leave your home? If you have to change jobs, for example, to be with this love, or, I don't know what it is that you have to change. It might even be vehicle. Your partner might even be saying, you need a new vehicle. That one's 20 years old and costing us more in repairs, and you're so attached to it. I don't know. I know that's trivial. I think it more has to do with where you live or where you work might be the crux of the matter here. Maybe you won't change your job for whatever reason, because you have strings attached. You like it there, and you just feel like it's I think a lot of earth signs feel instability when things change in their physical environment. They don't like it. They like to grow a root. They're earth signs. They love they love where they are. You think, what's in earth? Mountains, rocks, earth itself. It doesn't move, right? It's not like water that flows, or air that blows, or fire that, springs up. Earth is earth. Like, you can't move a mountain. Some of those rocks are massive. Rocks don't move on their own. Earth doesn't move on their own. Earth signs, no judgment. That's just who you are. And the world needs all kinds of people. You hate anything that you feel like any kind of change is instability to you. You don't like it. You hate it. You want to grow a root. So let's get some messages of love. Body, mind, and soul for Capricorn, please. Body, mind, and soul for Capricorn, please. Cards are ready. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So you know what? You can absolutely change your house, but now you have boundaries. Okay, well, it has to be 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I need my own bathroom, right? Or it has to have a yard because I have 2 dogs, right? You can change something, and you can have firm boundaries are needed now. So, you know, yeah, okay. I'll get a new job. I'll move closer to where you are, but this job has to pay me at least, you know, whatever, 6 figures a year so I can buy a house in your area. Or, you know, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with setting up boundaries with whatever this physical change needs to be. A leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move you are considering. Yes, make the move. I told you, you've got to move. You've got to move. Leap of faith. You've got to take a leap of faith. It's a very romantic gesture to try and bring this person back into your life. What are some romantic gestures? You know, maybe it's romantic gestures sending them a list of rentals that are in the area that she wants, and saying, do you want to go look at some rentals this weekend? Wouldn't that be romantic? Or something like that. So it's a leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. It's safe to make romantic gestures towards this person. But I can see you're so vulnerable. You might not know what to do. I can feel you're frozen. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So you got to release whatever this physical is that's holding you. Now, if you are single and looking for love and wondering how this applies to you, wow, this is easy for it to apply to you. Don't be so stubborn that you can't move or change to find love. You know, if you're living in a small town of 700 people and complaining there's no one there to love, maybe you can go do your job somewhere else in another bigger town where there is a possibility of meeting somebody. You know, if your job is working, you know, 12, 14 hours every day, so you have no time to go meet other people, try and look for another job. Don't be so stuck on it. Let go of what's holding you back from finding love. Let go from what's holding you back from repairing your love. Let's find out their thoughts about this relationship. So now we're asking, what are their thoughts about this relationship? And if you're in and if you are looking for love, this is what the person would think of when they see all your demands. Okay. What are their thoughts about this relationship? This is if you are in a relationship, or if you're in separation, or thinking of separation. What are their thoughts about this relationship with our Capricorn, please? Body, mind, and soul. What are their thoughts with Capricorn? Body, mind, and soul. Cards are ready. Sometimes I hear your voice. Yeah. You know what? They're thinking of you. They're absolutely thinking of you. I fantasize, I just said, they're thinking of you. I fantasize about you. That's on mind. So their mind is constantly fantasizing about you. And sometimes I hear your voice in the physical. They can actually physically hear your voice. And they probably turn their head and think, oh, there they are. Or they're, and they fantasize about you in their mind. What about their heart? In that moment, I didn't care. Meaning that, so in that moment that you were yelling, please come back, I didn't mean that. They're saying, in that moment, I didn't care. I was leaving. You gave me an ultimatum and I was leaving. And that doesn't mean they don't love you. It's just in that moment, in that red hot moment, they didn't care that they were hurting you, that they were hurting them. They were just reacting. So this is their reacting. I'll be very curious to see, what are their feelings about your relationship? What are their feelings? So this is what they wanted. This is what they're thinking and saying. So what are their feelings about the relationship? Do they want the relationship to continue? Do they want the relationship to end? Are you just a notch in the headboard? What are their feelings about this relationship? What are Capricorn, body, mind, and soul? What are their person's feelings about this relationship? Whether you're in a relationship or in separation, thinking about separation, wherever you are on the spectrum. And this could even be predictive for you if you are single and looking, when you meet somebody, what are their feelings about being in a relationship with you? So what are their feelings? Cards are ready. Send love. Oh, I would love bomb this person. I'd send them pictures of the lovers. Send them, actually go find a picture of nice ones like that make a heart. I know there's lots of them on the internet. Send love notes. Yeah, I would text them little love notes. Now, what I mean by, I didn't mean love bomb, like drive them crazy with it. I would definitely send them little, you know, especially because this romantic gesture is following your heart. I would send them little, you know what, and because this is on the physical, I'd send them little sexy notes. You know, some romantic times, or, you know, maybe something they enjoy when you're having sex, remind them of that. You know, discreetly, and like once or twice a day, or, you know, good night, sweet dreams, I hope you dream of me. Those kind of little love notes. Yeah. Oh, under mind, be patient. Again, we get back into actually writing little love notes. Oh, look at this. Can you still send messengers? Or maybe send flowers, right? Because you have to be romantic gestures. You know, they're holding flowers. And men, you know what? If this is like a female and you know what? Send them 2 tickets to the ball game, or I don't know, like whatever they enjoyed. Send them, and you can send a man. There are more masculine bouquets that you can send a man, maybe a single something, carnation or something, I don't know. Flora should be able to help you with that. Don't send them a cactus. But it says be patient. So keep up with the little romantic gestures, follow your heart, come up, get your brain going, be patient, take it one step at a time, one little love note at a time, one little gesture, what little romantic gestures. Okay? And then under your heart, get inspired. Get inspired. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go for a nice walk, for like do something physical on a date? Maybe go to a concert where they play music. Like get inspired, get romantic, follow your heart. You follow your heart. Your heart will give you great ideas. Follow your heart. That's follow your heart. Follow, it'll give you some really great ideas. That's their feelings. Their feelings are that they will easily react to these romantic gestures. Absolutely. They'll be inspired. It will open up their heart to you. And, you know, especially if this giving and receiving, you're offering somewhat of an apology and some other considerations. Interesting, we were talking about a house and you know, there's an apartment building there. You know, do some romantic gestures, they will respond to them, and it will inspire them. And if you look at this person is coming back in to the reading. If it was facing this way, it'd be like, well, they're running out. But they are definitely running back into you. All right, let's see what your angels have to say about this. Angels, what do you have to say about Capricorn love? Body, mind, and soul, where are they? And so if you're single, and you're going to catch somebody's eye by sending them little love notes. Don't be too descriptive when you just meet somebody, because that scares them off too. You know, just send the good morning, hope you have a good day, or, you know, good night, sweet dreams, you know, that kind of thing. Don't get too descriptive quite just yet. If you're thinking of going to be in separation, one way to save your relationship is by these love notes. By sending little gestures, little surprise gestures at their place of work, or, you know, what did I say? Like meeting them halfway, giving and receiving, you know, maybe sending them a little note about, oh, I guess you're right, this is a nice place, or depending on how bad you want in this relationship. Yeah, that's really good advice. I'm really happy for you, Capricorn, that it starts off like really rocky and it's coming around. You can save this relationship. If you are in separation, this person still thinks about you. They fantasize about you. You know, they act like they don't care, but they do. Be patient. Send love, be patient, and get inspired. You know, let's see what your romance angels have to say about this connection. What are the romance? Capricorn, body, mind, and soul connection. Ooh, interesting cut. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So if you have not separated, this is predictive, and this situation is going to separate you. So this could be a warning. If you do not want to be separated, you really need to back off about this situation. Because the cards show if you give them an ultimatum, they'll take it. So the time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and you can easily stop that. The card showed you how. Be patient and love, like turn it around. Be more romantic. Follow your heart. What is your heart saying to fix this situation? What about giving and receiving? Not being such a tyrant leader and a control freak and have to have it your way, unless you want this relationship to end. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Are you guys arguing about having children? Do you have children you want more and the other one doesn't? Does one have children, one doesn't have children? You know, is that why your partner may want to move to somewhere where the schools are better? Or eventually when you are going to have children, they want to live somewhere where the schools are better, and you're more concerned about how much it's going to cost and blah, blah, blah. But there's something to do with children. Now, if children are just absolutely no way and they're out of the question, then this is new beginnings. So change this to new beginnings. Your love life is being affected by new beginnings. One of you wants new beginnings, the other one doesn't. So, and that's what's going on in the brain, in the mind part of it. And then when you think about it, it's just in your mind when you want something and look, and then in the heart, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, it might be that you are scared to spend money to move, right? You had that, what was that, boundaries? So you can have boundaries. You're scared of the instability. You know, is this new place going to cost us money? Is the new job, am I going to make as much money at the new job? So new beginnings, finances, and career. Remember at the beginning of the reading, I said it's not about money unless it's affecting the love life. And so interesting that showed up and not in the physical, but your heart. In your heart, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Maybe your heart is thinking, like, I'm trying to put this into words. Yeah, I think, you know, your heart wants, maybe your heart is kind of running away with something. You know, maybe their heart is saying, oh, but I want this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 8,000 square foot home. And you're like, no, that's not happening. You guys definitely need to come into a giving and receiving. So yeah, now I'm getting where finances and career, what I think there might be a part of it that you are right, that you are justified in why you don't want to make these changes. Maybe their heart is being a little bit cray-cray, and maybe they want more than you can afford as a couple. Maybe they want more than your potential. Maybe they are being a little bit dreamy about that, but you love this person, and you're kind of willing to figure out how you're going to get there, because Capricorn's always their career and finances. That's your jam, man. Can your heart figure out financial issues are a factor in your love life right now? can you figure out how to get this new beginning and with a fantastic ending? You know, that's your jam. If anybody can do it, you can do it. Maybe you're just being too stubborn to do it. So if you don't want this separation, you guys, if you're a couple right now and you don't want this separation to happen, you definitely have to get together with a financial coach, with a budget, with realistic outcomes. Yeah, that's what, you know, and what new beginnings can you have as a couple? You know, what's something that you can do together? Maybe you can come together and move out of your little house, but not the big house that their heart is set on, and have more of a balance like your brain wants. You can be a leader without being rude. I know, crazy, hey? I'm saying that as an Aries because I know some Aries are rude leaders. But yeah, you can be a leader in this, and you can be balanced and justified in this without creating ultimatums. All right, so let's get some prescription here. We've done some predictive. We've done some energies around the situation right now. Let's get some prescription here. What can the cards tell us? How to balance out this relationship, how to balance out their love, how to balance out the relationship, how to be more ready for a new love to come in for our Capricorn. For our Capricorn, body, mind, and soul, love, please. Predictive, prescriptive, body, mind, and soul for Capricorn, please. Cards are ready. Principle. Yeah, you are stuck. Like, it's the principle of the matter. I just heard it. You know, my home is my castle. I'm the leader here. I'm the boss. It's, you know, I've been here for a very long time. Many moons, many sunrises I've seen from here. It's the principle of the matter. I just heard that. It's the principle of the matter. Drama. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of drama around that. Ace of Swords in reverse with the leader. Lots and lots of fighting, and just in knots. Nothing was being done. Nothing was being solved. Just drama, just yelling at each other, stomachs in knots, yelling and back and forth. No solutions whatsoever. Oh, they just took their heart, they put it in a box and they walked away. You weren't hearing it, they weren't hearing it. And so you were at these loggerheads, and so if you haven't separated yet, now you know what not to do. Oh, negotiation. You've got to negotiate. If you do not want this separation, look at this, how we have sun and moon, and then we have moon and sun. You got to negotiate. And both of these are Jupiter cards, so you got to expand. You've got to expand. You got to expand your mind. You got to expand your needs and wants, and be open to what your partner wants as well. Wow, principle and negotiation. So you want a prescription? There it is. Oh, generosity. So to give up the drama, you might have to give up something. You have to be a little bit more generous on your side. And that, how badly do you want this person back in your life, right? How badly do you want them back in your life? Generous in romantic gestures, generous. I think you're going to be the one to make the first move. Being the first move, not only in little love notes, but also the first move in, so what kind of apartment did you want to move into? Well, okay, what jobs did you see that you think I would like? Like, just even being that generous that you're open to hearing, what they want to offer. Doesn't mean you have to take it. It's just you're being generous that you're open to hearing it. And even maybe even looking at, not just hearing it, like, okay, I'll look into it, and actually look into it. Oh, health under heart. Look after your heart health. you know, get outside. Look at this one's boxed in, can't even see the sun, and this one's right under the sun. You know, get outside. You know, like if the finances and career are bothering this, well, we also have get inspired. So, you know, go outside, go for a walk. Remember what was that other card? And I said, go for a walk. Oh yeah, this one here. Be inspired. Get outside. Go for a walk. If you both are into jogging, go for a nice jog. You know, it's summertime, especially, so the sun is shining right now. And this is a Virgo card, so it's a Sister Earth card. So this is telling you in the next little while during Virgo season would be a great time to lighten up your heart. So it'll be a great time to get outside. Go for a picnic. You know, do something lighthearted. Oh, look at that. Riches. Saturn in Capricorn. The ultimate place for Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn will bring you riches. You negotiate this with this other person. And guess what? Why are you being so stubborn? Why are you being so stuck to where you are? There's something better out there for you. And remember, this is on the physical. So this is actually physical money. This is actually upgrading where you live. This is upgrading where you work. Anything in your physical environment. You create some flow into your life. The outcome of that will definitely be riches. Definitely. You'll be a richer person for it, but specifically in money, because that's in the physical. If it was on the mind or the heart, it'd be like, oh, you've learned something from this. Or, you know, now your heart is full, but this is on the physical. Capricorn, I told you, you're the master of that. You're the master of career and wealth. And you can do it. You just need to negotiate a little bit better. Let's see on the brain. Choice. See, look at that. Look at, you started with the balance and now you're ending with the balance. This is choice. This is you've got to be generous with the choices that you're providing them. Don't lock them into not having a choice isn't a choice. You've got to balance that choice out. You've got to make it balanced, make it a real choice rather than an ultimatum. And then and then guess what? You get all the power back. Right now you feel like you have no power. They have all the power because you gave them an ultimatum. And when you give somebody an ultimatum, they get the power. This is getting your power back. Getting your power back. In the heart department, in the soul department. And that doesn't necessarily mean now you have power over them. It's just you no longer feel vulnerable. You no longer feel vulnerable and lack confidence. Get this relationship back on track and everything is going to be amazing for you. Now, if you're like, there's just no way, they won't answer my calls, they've blocked me, it went right back to little love notes, very, very little, be patient, you know, and again, maybe send them flowers or tickets to a ball game or a 6-pack of donuts, you know, something like that. You know, I think unless, you know, you have a restraining order against you, you know, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I'm telling you if this is a normal breakup. And for the reasons that I'm saying is that you were being stubborn and they left you. Right? Now, if you left them and you're regretting that you left them, then you can apply this to yourself as well. Send them little love notes, little, you know, be generous with how you're willing to change, that kind of thing, how you're willing to be more open, more romantic, whatever they're kind of requesting, that you're more willing to be an equal partner in this relationship. All right, so let's get the Lenormand prescription. Cards are ready. For husband, the rod means domestic quarrels most dire. For wife, worry or gloom will most likely transpire. What is this? Separation is intimate. Trouble ahead. Strings attached. Strength of will. So yeah, if you want this relationship to end, absolutely, 100%, it's going to end. If you don't want it to end, look at these warning signs. Do some of these things to turn the boat around. Under mind, the shining clouds make happiness your gift, while darker clouds warn that pain comes swift. Well, we do have shining clouds in the picture. So happiness, make happiness your gift. So we do, we have shining clouds. Yeah, make happiness your gift. If you don't want this separation, do what you can to stop it. Now you know what to do. Bend a little bit, be a little bit romantic, send little love notes, and happiness will come to you. The cross is a prophecy of misfortune of sorts. The further away, the worse it will be. Near, the pain will be strong and short. So the cross came near to you, to your power. So the separation will be short. The pain will be short. And like I said, Capricorns hate move, they hate instability, but that'll be over very, very quickly for you. So just go do it. Again, unless you want to be in separation, and Capricorn, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I think you want to work this out. You want it your way, but I mean, if you want this person in your life, you're going to have to bend a little bit. Who doesn't want things their way? No judgment there whatsoever. I wish everything was my way, but that's not what happens when you're in a relationship. So let's get some charms, and maybe we'll get some initials. No initials. Ooh, interesting. Christmas will, and that's when Capricorn season starts, will be very important to you this year. Oh, wow. Look at all the money. Look at all the money. Wow. Some people don't get any. You got 4 coins. You've got a key. You've got 2 keys. So you've got a key to lock a door or open a door. So that could be locking one door where you are and opening a new door where you're going. Let's see. Something by the sea. Oh, no. You know what this is? You're a good father, or your father is a good father. Seahorses are great fathers. A lot of people don't know that the female seahorse gives birth, and then the baby goes into the tummy of the male seahorse. The male seahorse actually brings up the baby. So that's whenever you get a seahorse. And Capricorn is the sign of the father in the zodiac. So you're a great provider. If you don't have children, then other children, maybe you have children who, call you uncle, who are, or, maybe you're great, almost a dad like to your nieces and nephews, or you could even be a teacher. But you're very, very good with children. Very good with children. And if you don't have children and one day you want to, you will be a great dad. You've got an obsidian here for blocking. I think this is your blocks. I don't think this is for you to block bad people. If you were in a really bad separation and the other person was cray-cray, then I'd say go get some obsidian to block this person's bad energy. But I think this is representative of your blocks that, like, remember I said, earth signs are like mountains and they're unable to be moved. They don't want to move. Earth doesn't move. Rocks don't move on their own. Earth only moves if wind blows it, or fire burns it and turns it into ash, or water comes and turns it to mud and moves it. But otherwise, earth doesn't move. And I think this is your block. I think this is something for you to look after your block. But you definitely have, I can't believe you're the only sign so far that has 4. I think the most the other sign had is 2, and some signs only get 1. You've got big money coming for you, Capricorn. Wonderland. Namaste, which is peace. I see you and you see me. This is, I see your soul, you see my soul. So this is coming together with something, and brave. You gotta be brave, Capricorn. Put on your brave face when you're moving, and you have this vulnerability, and you just really need to bite the bullet and do it. Oh, strength and brave. Oh, a Leo. So if this is Leo season right now, you might might be saying get on it. Get on it. I just saw this other Leo sign right here for the drama, and that might be get on it right away. We're in Leo season. We have the Eiffel Tower. You might be traveling soon. You might be going on a nice trip. And friendship. You need to become friends with this person again. Treat this person as if you were a friend. You would never say these things to a friend that you have said to this person. Maybe start out, if you are in separation, just being friendly to them, not sending them little love notes. Good morning, have a great day. Something you would say to a friend. But you've got to be brave and act on this if you want to repair this relationship. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Capricorn. Good luck with everything. Thank you for watching, and take good care.